replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
这个军雷丁女生，我总觉得她好像跟某个人撞脸呢。好像有点像姚明哎，这应该是我的错觉吧。
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail.
Oh, 我操!
They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
一手比一个粗鲁手势。
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
那工程师就该死是吗？哎，天哪！
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
啊，不要那么多废话，我会帮你拿回来。
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
-每日检查项目：散热器温度是否正常？下水系统有否溢出？生命维持系统是否正常？个人文档：后舱。又有许多人对于后舱情况提出投诉，我已经告诉海潜队的人。那尽管把麦克雷德和他的歹徒团伙丢出去，不用客气。 但他们光是弄来逮捕令和文就已经焦头烂额了，甚至想私下让别人帮忙来解决这个问题。不好意思，小伙子们，这就不归我管了。他说的见鬼的面具是那个月亮人的那个面具啊。 好像是呢。
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
我又可以升级了，哎。
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
喂，我的技能不能点了，大哥。
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
哎，真的是呢，我是要出去才能点吗？哦，真的要出去才能点啊！我现在是从格拉雷里购买什么星光的，这找一个酸性浸泡桶。这个在舰长室找到什么？酸性浸泡桶在哪里？是在这里吗？看有没有？ 啊，不是这里的、哦。好，那这个这暂时先不解。喝蓝宝石红酒，这个是什么？哎，还可以往上走。喝蓝宝石红酒，就先把这些支线解解好。嘿，我是 Michael Jordan。
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
这个吗？
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you. Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire. Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys. Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
保修，这中间有个这河蟹是什么意思？
So, what can I get you?
他卖的一些武器我都有了。自动弹夹手枪160，攻击还蛮高的。哎，这把我就没有。等离子卡宾枪，这什么？这把是轻机枪，我有了吗？这是什么？专注胶囊。那个助应该不是这个助跑的助吧？哎，我有这一把百步穿杨的，这什么时候拿到的？这一把是重机枪。哦，我手上拿的这一把。我不知道要不要买嘞，应该不用吧，不管它了，不买。99、91、79。哦，这个修理一下。 哦，我不该写啊！这糟糕，我应该在我自己的船上面修理的。手就这样子，这把是百步穿杨，突击步枪，我身上有了。哎，为什么会动一下？啊，原来是你这个叫移动我。
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
他也觉得很热。这一把1000多，这780。这把没有，我忘记了呢，我应该是没有吧。320。啊，有啦，这把我有了。那这把是吧？哦，电容加农炮也有了。 我要不要买啊？算了，不买了。
Rizzo's purple berry punch. Wildflower shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it.
哎，我又跑出来了。 哎，怎么就跑到我自己的船上去
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
咱们不过一面之缘，你不用这么着急的入伙。
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
你就当这是面试吧。如果你想用任何这种手段得到我的雇佣，那你真是把劲用错地方了。这个我为什么要雇佣他？你倒是说说我为什么要雇佣你好了。
You're serious? You're giving me a shot? All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
你是不是照着小说念的？
Yeah, it's a second draft.
我的嘞！
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff,
It's
and/or
funny.
raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
让他继续好了。
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
你们两个
What do
一
you
见
think?
钟情了是吗？
Am I in?
什么拖走尸体，什么敌方火力，当我船这是干什么的？
The fun kind? I mean, what else do you do when you got a ship of your own?
我操，他讲得好直白啊！你连自己的船都有了，不干这是干些什么？哦，好吧。啊，听好，我们的船员可都是负责有守法的成年人。好吧，我就叫他答应我。
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
再叫我回来喝什么酒啊？我又有一个增加一个船员了，他说可以帮我拖走尸体耶，太神奇了，拖走尸体。
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
他是在追求你是吧？
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
你管他？他刚写，他讲说他刚写的是诗哦，天哪，有没有搞错啊？听起来他很像是喜欢你。
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
几乎是我见过最温柔的人，让他们见鬼去吧。
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
他看着有点嫉妒呢。哇，这意思是说
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
哎呀，我跟他一起喝酒，就我任务都解完了。哦，还没啊。这个是要我去拿找的什么这个浸泡型桶？玫瑰路镇哦，应该不是这里咯。那这个可以不用管它。 在你的飞船观看什么？飞船上观看求救信号记录。哪里哦？我在这里哦。
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
哎，那这样就问完了啊，算了，不要。
How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
"人命关天。那我是对，我先带他去喝酒好了。哎，可以带2个哦。 对吧？就通通带走吧。我总觉得那个牧师应该是最没用的。
Have either of the assault cruisers ever...
帮你去还债去。
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% off left.
This
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
Boss, you can't be serious. The board's got no right to just enslave another human being.
That's where you're wrong, young man. Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised, but we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile.
Hey, some of us grew up on this decrepit junk pile.
Oh, you found yourself a pet local. Charming. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you, excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss? I'm the